What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Last time we were here, we were playing as Ohio. We had week 1 as Ace Steel took on. I'm sorry, I'm gonna try that again. Welcome back, everybody. Week 1 was terrible for us, if we're being real. We got absolutely destroyed, 34-7. Now we have West Virginia crossing the Ohio River from Morgantown into Athens. And they are wanting to do absolutely whatever it takes to just destroy us. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead. I know I was going to wait a couple weeks for it. We are going to go ahead and we're going to upgrade the coach skills because frankly it was so bad last week. So okay, let's see what we got. I know we said he's a tactician at his core. So let's go ahead and see what that means here for us. We need to work on our blocking. That was what destroyed us the last game. So just go ahead. I don't even care. We're going to give him everything. Don't care about kicking, don't care about that. We're just gonna do it all. We're just gonna basically buff up our offensive line and our quarterback. We already have 46 skill points left. Not going to spend them all just yet. Let's go ahead and see what's going on across the country. Let's see what happened with the top 25 real quick. Ohio State beats Texas. Love to see that. I am a Buckeye fan personally. Penn State wins. We don't have any good losses yet. 73-0. Arizona State. Okay, I see you. Michigan barely beating New Mexico as expected. Michigan sucks. Put that in the video. Nothing over FCS Midwest. Ooh, LSU lost by 17 at Clemson. Does that mean Clemson's the real Death Valley? No, Clemson sucks. I'm sorry. I can't support that program. We're gonna be just calling everybody out today. See how the Heisman watch is looking right after this. Jeremiah Smith is number 1. Good. How did he do against Texas? Let's look at those stats. 7 catches for 144 yards and a touchdown. Long of 73. That sounds about right. Rest right now. It's only week 2 of the season. Players of the week after week 1. Keith Abney of Arizona State had himself a good game against FCS West. And Malcolm Simmons, wide receiver from Auburn, 10 receptions and nearly 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's pretty good. I have a feeling that if we go to the Big Ten, Rutgers running back did not make it because Jacob Gill had himself a game too. All right, that's enough yapping for everybody. Let's just check our season stats after Rutgers. It was pretty bad. 10 for 22, 93 yards. Dude, that's terrible. That's one touchdown, one passing touchdown with 1 interception. I could have sworn he threw more interceptions than that. I don't think that's correct. Oh, I'm getting my road to glory. Alright, Bangura was our best running back, and that's not saying much after 1 game. Alfred Jordan is the only wide receiver we had who really showed up. We didn't really have anyone show up. This is terrible. Okay. Let's check out this college football history. I haven't seen this yet. I'd love to see that. National champions, Ohio State over Notre Dame. Excuse me, I was drinking my kombucha. How far back does this go? Oh, it goes all the way back. It kind of sucks that you can't play as these games. I mean, as these teams. Woodrow Wilson was a head coach? Buddy, I do not know ball like I thought he was. Walker Campbell. George Washington Woodruff. Ah, disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. Cornell. Wow. I'm only seeing doing this because I want to see Archie Griffin. Boom. College football is only two-time Heisman winner. There's a lot of awards. With Biletnikoff. Distinction went to Jeremiah, but I am biased as a Buckeye fan. Okay, without further ado, let's just go ahead. Let's signed into EA. Big brother needs to see what I'm doing. Alright. Let's see what uniform we'll be rocking with West Virginia. So this is going to be a big game for Ohio. We have West Virginia not getting into our... We can't just go with any uniform. There's the greens. Ooh. That's nice. Okay. Okay. I want to like it, I really do. I like another different electric. Alright, let's do it. What are they rocking with it? This is just another game for them, they don't care. It's just Ohio University. Alright guys, just like the last game, I will be silent during the game because you guys don't want to hear me yapping. Let's go ahead and fire it up. Go Bobcats.
Welcome to Peden Stadium, Athens, Ohio, home to the Bobcats of Ohio U. We're looking forward to a full house and a terrific game in this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Bobcats will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So West Virginia's offense comes onto the field first today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so out in the open field. He was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Henderson. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
He's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Lets it fly on the move. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Ohio's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Trying play action. He's got his man, makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running behind that left side. Slithers into space. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On the option. He'll pitch it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
The Bobcats are on the move. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Dennis. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. On the ground, it's White, fighting off the defender. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stat.
It's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They booted away. Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. And it's on the ground. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Those who say you can't go home again don't know Rich Rodriguez as he returns to Morgantown and hoping to take the Mountaineers to near ethereal realm.
Man, you think back to Pat White, Steve Slayton, Noel Devine, all those great players on offense. How much fun Rich Rod's offense was back in the day. I don't know if it's going to look like that right away, David, but you can see why people are really excited.
And it's a totally different look now, right? Like so many guys going into the portal, but you hope it looks like it used to with the explosiveness, with the fun. Obviously, he won a ton of games at that spot, was close to playing for a national title. Can he get the spark back?
Got room to work. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Now they're going to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think that time offensively, you just try to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. To the air. It's Navarro. Swings it out to the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bobcats in the hurry up. On the option. Quick toss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32.
Man, it looked like that was a house call. He made the first guy miss. It was going to the house. He was going to score a touchdown. And then, man, what a big turn of events. Talk about shifting momentum. He coughs it up, gives it to the other team.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try to get outside. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And his throw is incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to the ground game on the left. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. Oh, a lot of space. He's up, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you got to be careful on offense when you're dialing up the screens. You want to do them on obvious passing situations. When you're anticipating the D ends really racing up the field, they didn't have it set up that time.
Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Snags it down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep...
To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Gallagher. Tackle made at the 9-yard line after the catch. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Gonna let it fly. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Steps away. He's going to run it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They'll run play action. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Gossett. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Oh, they're after him. Gets away. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
And the Mountaineers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Navarro. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver, but if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, you can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense a little off balance.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third and short, the power run here. And the first guy couldn't get it, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Got a man, it's Dennis. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. Rides the back and leaves it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run the option. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Bobcats are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Back to pass, it's Navarro. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Goes to the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The inside handoff. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead.
It's a seam wide open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Mountaineers are rolling down the field.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Makes the grab. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Mountaineers are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And
love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 23 over Kennesaw State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. A low line drive and not his best work. And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the run, it's White. Past the first down marker and still running. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning on the Jets. Smashes through the tackle. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the pummeling has started.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it. At this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Hendricks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their...
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Lowers those pads, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this. Single. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's White. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
There he goes. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Trying to take it back. At the 20. Inside. Touchdown, Mountaineers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the screen. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Lost to throw again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch.
And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Here comes the option. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's White. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. With the catch, it's Gallagher. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the move. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. And he's going to go down as time has run out. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Okay, I don't want to get hyperbolic, but I think we need to declare war on West Virginia. That was disrespectful. That wasn't football. That was hate. That was disgust for your common man. That was mean. Frankly, I don't know how I tell my team it'll be okay. What West Virginia did, I know West Virginia seceded from Virginia to join the North during the Civil War, but that felt like it was revenge for General Tecumseh Sherman's march to the sea. It felt personal. I will not lie to you, when it was 3-0, halfway through the second quarter, we were winning, I thought to myself, oh my goodness, are we going to do it? The answer was no. And I feel stupid that I even thought that. It's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. How do you tell your team that that it will be okay? I don't know how you tell your team it's going to be okay. Frankly, I don't know if it's going to be. I guess what I can do is we can retool our offense. Our offensive playbook is, for lack of a better term, absolutely booty cheeks. I think what we should do is look at the roster and see where our strengths lie. So with Peter Navarro, says he's a dual threat quarterback, but he doesn't feel like a dual threat quarterback. He has a strong-ish arm. He has a strong arm for a MAC quarterback. He has the accuracy of a MAC quarterback. He's not dead yet, but he's dying. He has Anthony Richardson stats of 196 passing yards through 2 games, 1 touchdown, 48 completions. You guys can read. Actually, Anthony Richardson has better rush stats than that. And the only reason why he was taken out of a game. I'm going to put this in the chat GPT and see what we can do. What kind of offense can we run with a dual threat? It says our starting running back is an elusive bruiser. I don't know about that. Kind of sucks. But I'll say elusive bruiser. It's a cruiser. I don't even know what the wide receivers are. I don't care about the fullback. Where's the stats? Who is our goat? We don't have a goat. Maybe Rodney Harris. Rodney Harris is doing okay with a route artist and mostly speeder. I'm starting to think, just going through this, we might need to do like an air raid type of offense. Our tight end isn't bad. He's got potential. I think he's got some potential. And I'm just gonna put in a porous offensive line. I don't care about our defense. We're not stopping anything right now. Our goal for the next game is to hold Jeremiah Smith to under 300 yards receiving. I'm not quite sure. Let's go look at some recruiting real quick. Imagine choosing Bowling Green and Akron over Ohio. It would not be me. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Alright guys, it is time to hard sell. The hometown hero. Proximity. That's the only thing we have going for us. Do the same for video. Hard sell. Conference legend. Dude, we are in the freaking MAC. What is there to sell? Family visiting it, 'cause that's Athens, Ohio. Oh, we don't have enough points. ChatGPT says that with this core philosophy, we should run the spread option, which I agree. I agree, Chad. That is a great. I think that was a freaking offensive playbook. Yeah, we're running Liberty's playbook. Hey, they're freaking terrible. They're terrible. Okay, there's a little bit. Alright, I guess that's what we're gonna try that. Let's run a couple practice plays. I don't know what to do. I messed up. Try to fix this. Great practice. I want the defense. Just want to go against the defense. We'll probably run like 10 plays and then it's time to just cut our losses, you know? Random plays. Okay, so great read. Great fucking read.
Here we go.
I don't know.
Fire.
Ooh, come on. Why can't we do that in a game? Alright, we are going to get hit. Safe. Okay, so what I'm seeing is he can throw the ball. If he's playing Mac defenses.
Let's go.
I want to practice that like skill.
325.
Oh. I like it. Okay, that's going to take some getting used to, like flicking the wide receiver that way. That's okay. Pause. Okay, maybe. Okay, so I'm thinking the trick to this offense is to not run the ball and to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands ASAP rock. We can't run it lateral. We can't run it side to side. We might get 10 yards if we're lucky. Even screen passes don't go. Ooh, we got the go-go. Oh, that would be a perfect opportunity to have the guy go up with that playmaker thing. I didn't expect him to spin. Ah, battery. Let's get rid of it ASAP. So, hey guys, if you're gonna play on this game, don't use Liberty's offense. Ooh, I like that. Just not fast enough. Jumped over the other one. First one. He's like, I don't want to tackle. He bit on. Okay. He bit on the play action. It's not working, but I'd like the go-go. I don't want my quarterback to get hit. And he's also a senior, so I don't really care about the rest of his career. Cole, why did you hop like that, dude? Oh, if you didn't hop like that, that would have been a touchdown. Actually, I don't know. Just see this. Alright, our guys can't win 1v1 situations. Alright, whoever number 6 is, I like. I forgot the. How do you. I want to switch one. How the hell am I supposed to juke? What's the button? I'm not really trying to throw the ball. I'm just trying to figure out how to do the Johnny Manziel stuff. How am I getting dirty? I'm playing indoors. I know a hot dog is not having fun. Really cool. Good sell on that. I don't like how it's something like that, I'm being honest. See, I wish I knew that was a quarterback, right?
42 spot, go!
My buddy is not getting grabbed.
Here we go! Here we go! Ready!
Let's throw it in the triple coverage. Navarro.
Set! Hut! Ready, ready!
Yeah, he can't make anybody miss an open space. Alright, 6. Navarro.
Get set! Hut!
Holy snipe.
Lasso! Hut!
What the hell? What kind of throw was that, dude?
Jackrabbit! Ready, ready!
It says he has a good stiff arm. He does not have a good stiff arm.
Cricket! Hut!
I like it. See, if we can do that, what we have to do to beat Ohio State, the keys to the game, is to, like, hope the team gets dysentery. Hope the second strings go down Chittenden Avenue.
play. Alright, we can end on that. I didn't. That was weird. He's like, I'll put the team on my back. And you guys are not expecting finally. The team said, we don't respect you, sir. Hold on. Alright.
That is enough of that. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you next time.